Hey, good evening, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. We got a lot going on MLive tomorrow, a lot of live stuff you can check out from the International Car Show. So I figured I would give you a look at the weather ahead of time. For this week, we have an Alberta Clipper that's going to hang around for about 2 days. The pivot point is going to be in Lower Michigan, so I'll check that out with you. Hey, good evening, Andrew Dodson, fellow MLiver. And then also we're going to look at the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day forecast, which show some red. Hard to say, isn't it? Some red on those. So let's check it out. And by the way, if you could share this right now, hit the share button and let your friends know that you're getting a weekly weather update. We do this usually every morning during the weekdays, and 7:45 to 8:30 or so. Hey, good morning, Cherie Mix, and Joyce Bailey, and Shayla Walton. Hey. Okay, so here is the radar forecast. We have an Alberta Clipper coming this way. So we're going to start at midnight. Okay, now this is the rain forecast. Let's see here. All right, I'm sorry, the snow forecast. Rain. Yeah, so we could only hope, some of us, huh? Okay, so this is midnight tonight, and that's the leading edge of the snow coming in. And we'll set this into motion, and we'll go to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So the light snow will have spread into the Detroit area, Ann Arbor, Saginaw, Bay City. And this is real light, okay? Hey, good evening, Deanne. Yeah, I know. Rain. Eventually, later this week. And then here's the pivot point here. And we'll go through the day. And the light snow continues. And the area that I think will have a little more than light snow is the southwest corner. The low pressure center is going to be here, and it's going to guide a stiff wind in out of the west and maybe make a fairly significant lake effect band along with wind. Hey, from Long Key, Florida, what's it like there, Thomas? And then we go into Tuesday, and the light snow is slowly winding down. All right, how much snow? Here is that same model that seems to be doing pretty well. Yeah, we'll go to 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Mandy. Good evening, I guess I should say. I normally do this in the morning, so I'm kind of goofed up on my body clock. Here is the snowfall by 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is just a dusting to a ½ inch or so. So it's really nothing super significant in the morning. And we'll go into the afternoon, and I would call this a 1 or 2 inch snow. Marcy, hi family. 1 or 2 inch snow, but again, here you can see where in the southwest corner on a lake effect, it could be quite a bit worse. So if you're driving to Chicago here, I would probably drop down and go this way, because I think this section of I-94 is going to be kind of nasty. Jackson, 1 to 3 inches. Yeah, I would call that. Is that it? Yes. Is that AM or PM? It starts in the AM and continues into tomorrow afternoon. So it's kind of a long, drawn-out affair of snowfall. Now, this is what the Weather Service says. John wants to know, how is the lake ice? Well, it depends on which lake you're talking about. It's starting to build on the Great Lakes, but certainly it's nowhere near safe, although Saginaw Bay is probably getting safe. What about Grand Rapids tonight? You'll see the light snow developing, it looks like, in the next few hours and continuing overnight. Hold on, I have a sneeze coming. Hi, Diane Warren. Okay, now this is what the Weather Service says on snowfall. It's a good map, too. Oh, Lake Michigan on the lake ice is John is asking about. We'll have to check that. It was building quite a bit, but I don't have that right at my fingertips. So let me finish this, and I'll see if I can get to that pretty quickly. Tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, 1 to 2 inches. Trenton, Probably, I would call it 1 to 3. Battle Creek, I would call Battle Creek probably a 3 to 4 inch snow. And here's that pocket that would be heavier. Grand Rapids 3 to 4, Traverse City 3 to 4. So it's kind of a hodgepodge. And across the UP, not a whole lot. Yeah, Bay City, I would say Bay City's probably 1 or 2 inches of snow. Probably not 3 inches. Okay, so there's your total snowfall tonight, tomorrow. Now, 6 to 10 day forecast. This is temperature forecast for January 20th to 24. Above normal temperatures in the east, below normal temperatures in the west. That's a change. 8 to 14 day forecast, January 22nd to 28. Above normal temperatures, starting move to the east, colder than normal in the west. Miranda wants to know West Branch. I would call West Branch probably 1 to 2 inches also, although there could be a little of a southeast wind, maybe get you to 3, but I doubt it. Howell area, 1 or 2 inches. How will the drive be at 5 from Frankenmuth to Carroll? 5 a.m.? I would say you're going to be okay, because I think it's just going to be starting and you might have a dusting to maybe a ½ inch of dry snow. You do have to watch out for the ice patches underneath, so obviously whatever it was like before is kind of bad. And everybody joining in, you're listening to Mark Torregrossa, Chief Meteorologist here at MLive, giving you a look at what's going on in the week weather-wise, and you can hit the share button. I would appreciate that very much. That means temps in the 70s in late January? No, George, it means temperatures in the upper 30s to 40s for about 3 or 4 days. Now, that would be starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I do want to show you the rainfall, the precipitation probabilities, 6 to 10 day. It's not going to be a dry warm-up. It's going to be a wet warm-up eventually, and the 8 to 14 day. And one thing I do want to mention is that I think we have to watch for a snowstorm in this scenario. Here's why. All the models right now, all the way out in the future, you know, I wouldn't even talk about amounts. I'm just talking about a general scenario. All of the models bring a storm system just to our west. Well, remember, the cold air has been dominant this year, and it's been shoving everything farther east than what has looked like 6, 7, 8 days out. That tells me that last storm looked like it could curve toward us and bring us a snowstorm, and it shifted to the east coast. This storm curving to our west, the cold air could have more force on it, slide it to the east some, and that would put Michigan in it. So we'll have to watch out for that. Again, that's a long ways down the road. You do have a warmer second half of the week into the weekend if you need to get something done outside, or if you need to just thaw out all the ice on your car. A lot of folks are like that, and the roads will clean up too. But before that, we've got 1 to 3 inches of snow generally across the state, 4 or 5 in the southwest corner, and a few spots on the west side of the state. That's from late tonight through tomorrow night, and early on Tuesday. So it's kind of a long, drawn-out light snow. Cold shot of air Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the warm-up starts. So there's your weekly update. Hope you enjoyed it. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I'm going to sign off for now. Make sure you join MLive tomorrow. We've got live Facebook broadcasts from the International Car Show. A lot of interesting stuff there, so you're going to want to watch that whenever you can. If you're at work, break away a little bit and check it out. You have yourselves a great week. I'll talk to you at some point. Take care.